just started. Let's get right. When it was Kemet, Black Egypt. It was a Nile Valley civilization. Black Egypt. It wasn't no Mediterranean culture like us. You gon' get tormented for 4 minutes if this war win it. Just said Jeshurun got a false door in it. The Nubian flow, that's before Kemet. Masa Kim T got rubies and gold, and it's fit for a Kushite king. But what it look like, the green Sahara ring bearer, bring terror to your satellite kingdom, so they do not bother me. Scarification look like wavy line pottery. Kush with the black top pots, a rap top notch, and I could kick you till your laptop stops. I'm like Tahaka, Shabaka, or Bianchi, the author's a father. Any cocky, I came down and out through the lands of Kush, living a pre-dynastic Pharaoh way and Marrow way. Kerma, Khartoum, or Simna by the 5th cataract. Now I put the 5th wheel on the Cadillac. So much ride, a white man couldn't battle that though, they had to paddle back. Black Egypt. Black Egypt. Black Egypt. You gotta look and see where the Nile started. Black Egypt. And how it was easier to go downstream than upstream. And which way the river flowed. Don't look at the color, look at the culture. Black Egypt. What you know about Dynasty 00? Roll through with Shimsu, Heru on the standard. Ta-Nehisi, Sudanese G's. Try to test me, I'm an archer from Tasseti. The squad ready, so I'm stepping in with the extra thin leopard skin. A tail on the apron with my crown on. You can crack jokes, but I ain't the one to clown on. Hey yo, Egypt was black, and that's a fact. All you little suckers need to step on back. They tried to throw us off, but we kept on track. We started doing research, but you slept on that. And with Kemet, it don't matter what the name means. If it's a black culture, then that's the same thing. Race science is a lame thing. Ever since Nubian times, I let the chain swing. How the first nome of Egypt was Tasseti, but Tasseti was Tasseti already. Yep, it meant the land of the bow, and when Egyptians needed archers, this is where they would go to recruit them. I got arrows and I shoot them. Who them fake pharaohs? I uproot them and use Black Egypt. 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 Alright, look. Check it out. We're going to get savvy in this computer war to the point of being modern day magicians. You know how they did. If you didn't understand science back in the day, you thought it was magic. Right now, if you don't understand computer savvy, you're going to get left behind because things are advancing fast. So I'm going to make sure my small community of supporters is up on game. I always do. All right, we about to rock that White Crown featuring DJ Eclipse, produced by Dead Perry. We're going to walk right into it. Let's go. Upper Egypt, boy. Got that white crown, Upper Egypt, boy. Babylonian bars, Ugaritic spit it, get it, dagger on me. That harpoon, it ain't for abalone. Phoenician pieces made of Nubian gold. Antediluvian scrolls hit the Dubian poles. And if you wanna debate that, you'll get truly exposed. I'm like the king of Axum, Axon. Bring the maxims of Patar back to action. I actually swing my axe, so Y-axis 32 degrees west on the Y-axis. Try and catch us. Christianity was stole from Kemet, lying. Compare the book of Psalms to Aminope. Sometimes I'm rhyming, I'm just like a shaman, okay?
Some sound alright, but then they act silly. Like conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. Like conquering my crown.
I haven't seen Jukebox yet, but let's talk about it.
Very silly.
I'm a star charting Bantu boy with my bow and arrow. I raise a king in my gnome if I don't know the pharaoh. Explosive and lethal in your dreams like Joseph the Hebrew. And no sending evil wide jet and neck bent. Here to ward that off, I'm not a sage burner. Scroll learner, the page turner. The script writer, put the pen down cause I don't need it. Cause I got the white crown, the upper I rock the white crown, say top shimmu. You rock the red crown, say top mehu. You rock the white crown, say top shimmu. You rock the red crown, say top mehu.
Some sound alright, but then they act silly. Like conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. Like conquering my crown, and that's really very silly.
I'm a C group, Magi Archer, from Ta-Nehisi. You conscious community pseudos never try to test me. As I'm in Rock Squad up. Religion, and when I'm on the mic, don't cut my wisdom, boy. I'm W.E.B. Du Bois. I'll smother you under the Sphinx, heed the voice. Ancestrally cooking up mean lyrics. Cats fighting cause they don't think the Dogon that seems serious. And DNA can't prove ethnicity. How you conscious? You say Pacific instead of specifically. You know my so raw, you get crushed. Think the force of a hippo drum. I rock the white crown, say top shimmu. You rock the red crown, say top mehu. You rock the white crown, say top shimmu. You rock the red crown, say top mehu.
Some sound alright, but then they act silly. Like conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. Like conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. Some sound alright, but then they act silly. Like conquering my crown, really very silly. Like conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. My crown. Like conquering my crown, really very silly. My crown, and that's really very silly. Like conquering.
Alright, we're gonna let the people roll in. We ain't rushing into nothing. Cause why? Cause what? I need energy. So y'all can help by clicking that like button. Helping the stream get out before we have another good build. You know what I'm saying? What's the blapper to play? And shout out to everybody who already tapped in on what we doing, what we about to get into. I seen somebody in the chat say, I don't understand it. I hope you're talking about the topic of the video where you're saying you don't understand how to use AI. And it's something we're all learning right now. Is just out, kind of brand new. And incorporating it into your workflow is what we're going to talk about. I'll give examples of how I'm going to incorporate it into my workflow today. I'm going to rewrite some of my contracts. I'm going to take some of my contracts I've been using, pop them into AI, tell them how to readdress certain situations and all kind of different good stuff. I think we'll have the AI write a scholarly document today with sources. See how good it does. A few other things. But I want to go and let the people roll in. Play a blapper from back in the day. It's an album I made in 2007. I'm going to play that old school styles again. This was a teaching song, teaching rappers about multisyllabic styles. Still a blapper. In order to get it popping, y'all can like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go.
Style, so many styles. We got style, so many styles. Alright, this first style right here, we call this the same word style. First person I heard using it was wise one for the money. Shit, I got a 9 for the money, but figured I got a rhyme for the money. Cause niggas get locked and do time for the money. Spent long nights on the grind for the money. Niggas line for the money, drop down for the money. Chop rocks, cop blocks, bump knocks for the money. Style, so many styles. Alright, that's cool, but we gon' break it down to a science. We gon' start with one of the simplest styles out. That's the one syllable style, everybody used it at one point in time. Check it, go. First verse, rock dudes to sleep. Take turns on the block, you gotta earn your king. To the task force doing the sweep, he ain't deep. Now they niggas on the block, they round him up like shit. Take him down to the precinct, what do you think? Didn't find nothing but the residue in the sink. $30,000 mink, 5 barrels of ink. While I'm sipping on the cutie with a pill in my drink. Baby girl jet black, but a part of a pink. I got style, so you know what I mean? Oh, we gon' take it up to the 2-syllable flow. That's that classic old act shit off that first album. And go, let's go, little ticker through on her best clothes. The club just closed, I'm breaking the dress code. Fresh mode, but the loafers with the dirty denims. Pants fit snug, baby say I look 30 in them, but I'm only dub bait. Relationships, love, hate. Never been the thug weight, niggas like blood fake. But I've never been to shit that I've been.
I don't know, I just got a vibe to come a remix. It was a song I made a long time ago called Single Mother. The song was hot, it should have got some more run. It was a dedication to the single mothers out there. Now, single mothers today, y'all gonna learn how to incorporate this AI into your game, because that's what we do. But I'm gonna play that song, a little bit of it. Y'all can like the video, and let's get it moving. Shout out to the single mothers, it ain't gotta be Mother's Day, let's go.
I just wanna take this time out to honor you. I just wanna take this time out to honor you. I just wanna take this time. One time. Single mother, you get respect like none other. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Single mother, I'm telling them shame on her brother. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Pimpy make a nigga drop a tear. Something you dare beat dudes need to stop and hear how to be a papa, yeah. I see you wildin' in the club looking proper player. Baby mama doing bad, you won't even stop and pay her. Just a little bread, just to help her out. Remember she was about to go to college and you kept her out. With all that slick talk, that lingo, you sweet talker. You had a little boy and dude need papa. It's foul when your baby mama at the bus stop in the weather and you frontin' like y'all never even been together. Another black man lost, but your son about to pay the cost. Is messed up. Single mother, you get respect like none other. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Single mother, I'm telling them shame on her brother. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Man, she got 2 jobs with kids in daycare, and she got family, but see if they care. She in the streets don't play fair. To care for a chick, they got welfare and WIC, so she copped to a lesser to stay out of court. But little dude, he need child support, and he 3. Mama working temporary jobs, and this shit is very hard to sustain the pain. It runs deep through the urban Americas. That's why them court order subpoenas they be serving is scaring us, and you don't wanna get served. She the mother of your child, is that what she deserve? Single mother, you get respect like none other. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Single mother, I'm telling them shame on her brother. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Strongest woman I ever seen was a single mother. 3 kids, 2 girls, and a baby brother. And God bless her, cause she ain't getting no help. Baby daddy steady putting rims on his favorite caddy. Back in the day she had him, she let the sex talk. After the kids, she couldn't stand the stretch marks. Couldn't name all the games he done ran on her. He done went all bad and put hands on her. See your man on one, he ain't paying no one. You got 2 feet, mama, stand on one. You wondering how to do him, so you sue him, and that's the worst thing to do to him. Now you got the government all in your business. Ain't nobody loving it, but yo, that's how it is, miss. But hey, just stay strong like Winnie Mandela, cause you did it without any damn fella, huh? Single mother, you get respect like none other.
Yeah, that's a shout out to the single mothers out there. It's good.
Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed. Single mother, I'm telling them shame on her brother. You had it cause he told you that he loved you, now you can't look back. Got a wad of them seeds, it's hard on these streets, but yo, you got a daughter to feed.
Alright, we just warming it up.
All my single mothers in the club right now with baby.
2 people rolling in the building.
Raise your hand one time, huh? Yeah, I just wanna take this time out to honor you.
I just want to take this time out to honor you.
Save some of that scratch, man. You know what I mean?
All my brothers give respect to the single mothers just on the strength. Give them some love in the chat. You know what we do. All right, that was cool. Cool little throwback to 2007. I was like, dang, that song is at least cool. They should at least let that get some burn. Mother's Day at least. Golly. They be like, no, he underground. We about to have some fun today. All the possibilities. See, possibilities stump me, yo. It's the problem of having that poverty-stricken mindset. Can't do nothing, and then you start to live in a life where you got hella ideas, but you can't do nothing. Then they open up the door, like, go ahead, do anything you want. And you be sitting there like, what I want to do? What I want to do? So I understand that at this age, I'm 47, I've been through that process many times. It's about being focused, not really trying to do new things, but adding things to what you do to make what you do better, as well as venturing off into the new things. But it's always about adding things to what you do to make what you do better. Do me a favor, if y'all like the video, y'all can help get the viewership up and it can help it get popping. This is an old school joint called Nickel and Dime Gangster, me and E40. And I just was like, bro, my whole theme is, bro, when gangster about 2007, 2008, gangster was just the slang that started getting on my nerves. Gangster. So I was like, let me do a song with Foley and just give her some redefinition of gangster. Check this joint out, produced by Jake One. Y'all know Jake One. Produce all them Rick Ross blappers right now. All them Jay-Z blappers. But I wanted to get Keek the Sneak at the beginning of this song. Look at how slang works. This 2005. I wanted to get Keek the Sneak on the beginning of this song. He couldn't make it to the studio. He was supposed to do the ya-na-na-ming, ya-na-na-ming, ya-na-na-ming. But that's the name of Lord Jamal show right now. The Ya-na-na-ming podcast. I'm not saying that came from that. Of course not. Shout out to Lord Jamal. He's been cool. But I'm saying that's just how slang and stuff be working. It's like funny. It's like, things spread, culture spread, especially, this biting and freaking. Culture spread, especially through hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to slap that real quick. We're going to get it in. Look. Shout out to E40. Thanks for always holding me down. You know what I'm saying?
I go dumb.
Oh, this was a good one. See, I was supposed to get Keek to do that.
Oh, I gotta get my nigga to do that right there. You know what I'm saying? Alright, check it out. I got a bullet for every nigga in your entourage. Give them a pistol, deep tissue, massage is how I'm fucking with it. Killing them, filling my rhymes. I get high in Bellagio, ceiling designs. I'm up your main hoochie, mainly because you gang goofy. Ain't no colorful nigga, I rock the plane.
Hey, it's that hip hop is hard.
Ain't gon' talk
Just
about
bear with it for a minute.
Your boy Babe Bossy, so stay off me. Please don't make me call them hitters out to handle you dudes. Hey, your family holding candles on the Channel 2 News. Y'all can be heard. You be the next block dead homie t-shirt. Pack the heat for the static while I'm smoking on a black and sweet aromatic. Homie, keep staring at it. Hey, I go dumb. What you want, son? It ain't even grapes no more. We smoke some.
I've been running this game all my life. You know I'm always staying gangsta. No matter ballin' a nickel and diamond, I'm always staying gangsta. Keep it gangsta. If you a hustler, you understand life, what it takes to survive. Trying to come up on the street, stay alive. I'm
Yeah, this is an old school 2005 joint. Shout out to 40 Water.
I get high, like California gas prices. Driving on a suspended license. 3 o'clock in the morning, every morning I hear sirens. Paddy wagons and ambulance and squad cars and violence. And it ain't nobody talking, cause witnesses keep their silence. It's a minus if the retaliation don't go into affection. The same day that it happened, make sure it's nothing pleasant. These suckers will play you for false and try to hit you. Act like they with you, but fools be really against you. See, I never tell a botch all my business. That's not a groovy look. The same broad to be the same broad that'll have you took. The same broad that put you in jail the last time for slapping the shit out her ass for telling the first time. See, it's rules in this type of shit I abide by. Runners don't enter the game unless you are ready to die. I'm a product of the soil and I made some cash, but you gotta get in and get out if you expecting to last.
I've been running this game all my life, you know I'm always
That's
staying
still blapping too.
Gangsta.
If you never heard it, that's brand new.
And diamond, I'm always staying gangsta. Keep it gangsta. If you a hustler, you understand life. What it takes to survive. Trying to come up on the street, stay alive.
That like your boy, cause I can rap with anybody though. I go any direction. What y'all wanna do on that mic? Let's go.
I fold racks with cold cats. House dip, couldn't tell if it's wallpaper or gold plaques. And I ain't never sold no crack. Hove did that, so I wouldn't have to go through that. I'm from the Bay, gangsta, stay gangsta. Grimy, grungy, all that. We hungry, call back, I'm spongy. Soak up gang, don't get broke up. Smash got the West Coast woke up, huh? Put your paws up, nigga, get your bars up. Cause I can read your mind, you like he raw as fuck.
All right, that's cool.
I stay smashing, I ain't polite. Smash.
I didn't want to play music for like no 20 minutes. I just was just getting the build on early morning. I ain't really even doing nothing. Chilling, how y'all doing this morning? That was blapping though. How's everybody doing? It's just, what is it? Oh, it's a fight today? Oh, it's a Saturday morning. Man, we could just kick it. We definitely could just kick it. It's Saturday morning. ChatGPT, this is what we talking about. For my man who said he don't understand, right now we dealing with open AI. The platform that ChatGPT is running on. All right. And I also think that's the company Open AI. But let's just read it. ChatGPT optimizing language models for dialogue. You know, like when Google came out and everybody was like, it's a search engine. And you see how people still use the search engine today? We basically on to the next step of that. You know what I'm saying? And now, a lot of the things that happen, I mean, you know, some things happen require you to, you know, invest something to be up on the new game. This don't. See, like when everybody telling you about Bitcoin and stuff, you know, a lot of people got rich. A lot of things I told some of my family members, they listened, and it was beneficial. But it required an investment. And that right there is like, it already turned half of us off because you ain't talking the right talk. Like, what? I need something to eat tonight. You talking about an investment? This is different. This is power, technology, and it's democratized. It's on the internet. It's for everyone. So if we don't learn it, we leaking. Like everybody, just go watch YouTube. Developers, people who program and make video games, make the top applications today, are saying they're blown away by this technology. Exactly. We all learn scared money don't make none, but we all know about situations where we got the desire to better ourselves, invest, and try stuff, but we just can't. Like right now in the crypto space, I can't make a move. I cannot, because I was making moves and got locked up in the projects and the market went down. So if you're smart, all you could do is, you know, work on cost averaging and accumulate, but you can't move in and out of no crypto. Nevertheless, we talk about something different when we talking about adding artificial intelligence to our utility belt for the things that we already do. You know what I'm talking about? And so, like I said, I was just laying down last night like, okay. I just asked it a question. I was like, can you read the internet? It's loaded up with data to 2001, but it just said it can't read the internet. But if you input the page, it could process the data and do it in that regard. Yesterday I asked ChatGPT, you know, could it pull API from the TLA so that it can make my research in chematology easier. All right. And some people say, I had another thought, excuse me. And so, for instance, you see me going through words, looking through ancient Egyptian, I could just use the AI in various ways. And so, I was starting doing stuff yesterday. We was having lots of fun, and we're going to have a contest to see which of us can incorporate. We were doing book writing, everything. It's just crazy. So let's go over some of the stuff, since some of the stuff is saved in here, right? Maybe just for anybody who didn't have time to look over those long videos I was doing. Or maybe I didn't save some of them who I have no concerns about none of that. It has a bunch of chats on here. Okay, look, so here we go. This is my complete correspondence with the AI. Write a children's book about a gender-neutral bathroom. And then I said, actually, gender-neutral bathroom confusing. I didn't even word my sentence right. And the AI output a children's book called Adventures of the Gender-Neutral Bathroom. Now understand, all of the content in this book is completely original content spawned on the text prompts that I gave the AI. I didn't even give it much, and it came up with a complete story. Again, once upon a time in a big school, there was a special bathroom, blah, blah, blah. Went through it, wrote out the whole story. I'm just giving you a recap of yesterday. Then I went into another artificial intelligence application called Midjourney, right? And in Midjourney, I told it, I took a sentence. I literally took a sentence. No, actually, it's going to show you what I did. So when I click on it, we can read the caption that made the AI spawn this 100% original photograph. It said, so this is the sentence I input into the AI photo generator. It said, a children's book cover. Once upon a time in a big school, there was a special bathroom. I input that text and it output this 4 versions of a photograph that could match that text line. So if your neurons still fire off, you already is thinking about what and the possibilities and everything that entails. And then some of us and the brothers got together. Now all the art you see on the screen is 100% computer generated. This was generated in a session where we just threw in a white crown, Egypt. We said a lot of things like that, and it threw out this photograph. I said something about ice cream truck, 2 rappers. I said like Pac and Biggie, but it didn't do them good. But that's still a cool image. And so what we have now is assistance, even if we're in that field. Even if you're an artist looking for inspiration, so if I was a pixel artist and this was an inspiration, I would just use it as such. It ain't finished, but this photograph was created by the artificial application Midjourney, or the AI Midjourney, when I input this sentence. Once upon a time in a bustling inner city neighborhood, there was a young man named Xavier. He was a member of the most notorious gang in the area, known for its violence and criminal activity. Despite his rough exterior, Xavier has a heart of gold and a fierce loyalty for his community. And this is the picture output. Completely original, and I'm just world of possibilities behind it. So now check this out. In here, what I was like, okay, well, if I input the next sentence, if it's going to give me something original, then it won't keep this character profile. And then if you was trying to like do a book or something, obviously, which is the idea, your character would be changing from photo to photo or whatever. And so I again, it's AI. So you go back to the artificial intelligence and ask it to set that up for you. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like, so basically, if people still ain't getting it, right now we really got, and this is my best way to break it down. I'm sorry if my analogies don't fit, but C3PO R2D2. If you remember how Luke Skywalker used C3PO or R2D2, they didn't make him a Jedi, but they assisted him in being a good Jedi. See what I'm saying? It ain't like, I mean, somebody probably just gonna be a completely something brand new using all artificial intelligence, and there's openness for that too. But most, obviously, if we think about, okay, having assistance in that regard, then we'll see. So I'm about to ask it, can you, wait, I'm gonna say, can I? So I need a chain of photographs with the same character. Chain of images with the same character in Midjourney. Again, I'm getting off track because I'm going back with something. So they just say he don't know the specific feature to allow me to generate a chain of images with the same character. However, it's possible to do such. Or they say I might need to use API or scripting. Well, again, I'm not giving it enough, and so it's not giving me enough. But I will possibly be able to get to into my means or whatever by making the two AIs work together to get to where I wanted to get to. So if I went back, so again, that would just be a dilemma. But that's just a small thing. How I really wanted to work on this today was on my own career, and just to use some like public contracts or whatever, put them into the artificial intelligence and have it and have the AI reword them and put new parameters. All right, but just for the record, I'm gonna show you how powerful this is. I need a performance contract. Now, again, just for the record, all of the data and the information about successful, good, bad clauses, the information from everything to LegalZoom, anything on the internet is the pool of information this AI is going to pull from to structure a good contract. Now, if you don't let an AI write you a contract and then you don't go over it and you just kind of like leaking or you just don't know what's going on. But showing that this template that is going to provide you, they used to charge for these. Now it's just going to be like, it's over. So I need a performance contract for a hip hop artist. I'm gonna say fee is 5,000 for 1 hour performance. I would also like you to attach a writer. So this is me applying AI to hip hop. I would also like you to attach a writer. But we're going to go deeper because the cleverer you are, the more you're going to look. I'm about to, at the end of this, I'm going to have it send out some emails. I'll have it respond to some of my real business emails. What I'm going to do is take the email, put it in the AI, tell it to process it. Then I'm going to tell the AI how I feel about the email and what type of a response to form. And I'm going to tell them I want to do this deal, keep the deal active with my language. I'm going to tell them what type of language to use. You can tell it what type of words, use bigger words, use smaller words, use emotional words, use stern words. But we'll do all of that. And I'll respond. I'm going to really respond to a cool business email that I know it ain't no thing. And then at the bottom, I'm going to tell my mans, I use AI to generate this email. So it says, I need a performance contract for a hip hop artist. The artist fee is $5,000 for 1 hour performance. I would also like to attach a writer. Oh, now I put rider. I hope that's how they spell rider. I spelled it like a bicycle rider. How do you spell an artist rider? Is it like R-I-D-E-R? Anyway, I don't know. All right, attach a rider. All right. I'll let the chat help me. And so for this contract, the artist requires book lodging and transportation. Now, we in the community, just for the record, I know we've done plenty of tours in the community, but you could go back to when the Amon Rock Squad went on tour. It was really from my, and you could talk to any of us. It was just from me already doing that, already knowing how to get at the venues, already knowing how to structure the contracts, and to make sure that we ain't going out on the road on no hoax. And a lot of the information that I'm about telling them to use in order to form this contract are just some of the elementary things that you would want in a simple contract for any type of appearance, speaking, performance, or whatever. See, these lines would be arbitrary. The amount, any artist can change that amount. And so in theory, hey, how you doing? In theory, you can, use contracts over and over as your rate go up and down or whatever. So I need a performance contract for a hip hop artist. The artist fee is $5,000 for a 1 hour performance. I would also like to attach a writer. The artist requires lodging and transportation. What else do we require? Let's just think about it. Oh, artist, a green room with security. Put health food on the rider. Put various health food. Now you at work today and your boss walked in the office and said, I need you to do this. You better open up ChatGPT. You got this report due by, but you better take exactly what they said, type it right in the ChatGPT. I got this report due by whom? Can you what? It's going to do that thing fast. Bow, it's going to give you a template. You take the template and now you personalize it. So look, I need a performance contract hip hop artist, $5,000 for 1 hour. It says, would like to also attach a rider. The artist requires lodging and transportation. The artist requires a green room with security. Put various health food on the rider. Sound, specify the latest DJ equipment on the rider. Now it's gonna be like, what do you mean by writer? Can you spell what you talking about, bro? But I'm just gonna see. It's smart. And I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say go. See what they start with. So performance contract for where it says hip hop artist, you put your name. This performance contract is really, now don't think this ain't how a real lawyer do it, bro. If y'all think that, y'all leaking. I done been looking over these for as long as you have, because you probably in the business too, so you know. Now let's just look at the parameters and how it's worded, okay? And see how quick that was generated in like 5 minutes? This performance contract is made and entered to on a date by and between your name, the promoter, and artist name. That qualifies in any court right there, all right? That's binding. And so let's see, performance. It says the artist shall perform 1 hour at a live event to be held on, you enter the date, you enter the venue name, and that's titled the performance. You see? The artist shall be paid a fee of $5,000 for the performance. Now, if I were to specify how, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna tell it this. The payment should be 50%. Now, if you're a newbie and you don't know how to structure your contracts, everything I'm putting into here is real. If you don't do it like this, you leaking. The payment should be 50% DEPO, that's a deposit upon what? Execution of the contract. Now I'm giving out game. Why upon execution of the contract? Because that's a standard to know if somebody is BSing you or not. Never get into a situation that intends to raise money off an affiliation with you. I mean, you could get into that, but it need to be structured like that, a fundraiser or something. It don't need to be like you got a show, but they don't got the money sitting there. They're going to get the money once they start selling the tickets. Nah, cut that out. That's not the type of business we do. That equates to a door split, but it's hidden from you that you're doing the door split. Because if they don't raise the money, they could come back before the show happens, just cancel on you, and then you just wasted a date, and you have booked that date into your life as a date for income. So nevertheless, you're going to say that the payment should be 50% upon execution of the contract, 50% upon arrival. You don't wait till you get off the stage. All of that is noodleish. This is the good language for any type of contract if you're in my business. So basically, or in any of these type of performance or speaking businesses. Especially now, if you're doing some business with somebody you know, or somebody that you know they're qualified, they've done many shows or whatever, or say you're going to speak on somebody at somebody lecture, right? But you got to fly there. Then you definitely going to demand 50% deposit upon execution of the contract, and you also going to say that they shouldn't release no flyers until that deposit is executed. No promotion until the deposit is received. So the payment should be 50% deposit upon execution of the contract, 50% upon what? Arrival at the venue. All right, now, please add that. Please add that payment should be, all right, whatever. So now it's going to rewrite it and with the new parameters. And so I've gave this example for long enough because it's so powerful. We could just hop all over and then again. This is kind of like a continuation of a conversation we was having yesterday, and I'm going to open up the Zoom. Anybody got a dialogue for that? We can now. So it's rewriting that section. See, it says performance. The artist shall perform 1 hour at a live venue to be held on this date at this venue performance. The artist shall be paid a fee of $5,000 for a performance payment. The payment of the performance shall be as follows: 50% deposit upon execution of the contract, 50% upon arrival at the venue. lodging and transportation. The promoter shall provide the artist with lodging and transportation to and from the performance. See, I just said that and it worded it right. That's exactly how it should be structured in your contract. Green room and security. The promoter shall provide the artist with a green room with security for the duration of the performance. You can put all of your, now it says writer. It's now, so here goes the writer. But I should have told it to include more. Writer. The promoter shall provide the following items as per the writer. Health food options such as fruit, vegetables, and protein bars. The latest DJ equipment include, no, I'm going to say no. I need you to detail. I need you to look on the internet and detail what DJ equipment the promoter should rent. Pick the best stuff. Telling you C3PO. So now he coming anew. All right, he ain't capable of searching the internet, so I gotta tell it. I mean, I gotta do it a better way. It did it before, so there they go. They tell some of the popular DJs, so I gotta tell it not to search the internet. So I'm gonna take these and say, I'll take this Rain MP 1500. Okay, add to the contract. Oh, but it's still generating this. It could stop generating this. Now add the Rain 1500. So now it's rewriting it. It's gonna say, okay, we want a Rain 1500. I mean, as you see, the next step will be copying this text into a Word document and your contract. If you don't understand what a contract is, let's talk about it. It's just an agreement, right? But we use lawyers and people who know the law to make sure these agreements are binding in the right regard. Since we have a stockpile, a database of contracts that were used successfully on the internet, if you have a tool that can go through those, see, it's even putting in the governing law. It's putting in witness whereof are the parties to execute this contract. Oh, man, come on, man. You couldn't make this up. And so that was just a small template for the outline to a performance contract. You're going to go take it and beef it up, put in more things, or you could tell the AI to do that. I need this contract to be more detailed. I just said I need this to be more detailed. Make it. All right, so I'm just stuck on the contract mode because you always get stuck. So now it's going to make it a little bit more detailed. All right. But again, it can't make it too much more detailed if I don't give it more data to more details. You see what I'm saying? It's just saying the artist should now arrive at the venue at least 1 hour prior to the sound check and set up the sound check. Okay. Now it says the deposit should be in a non-refundable in case of cancellation by the artist. Yeah, give it more detail. Yeah, they going in on the transportation. It should be a suitable vehicle for the artists and their equipment. That's crazy. So this is crazy. Now let's stop, y'all, and we about to show you how strong it really. Let's get stronger. We just did contracts, right? But some people don't know about routing tours. I'm just erasing that contract because we could generate it over better if we wanted to. So let's now use ChatGPT to route a tour. This ain't just for rappers. Say you want to do a book signing tour. From the information I'm about to input into this artificial intelligence, you could do matter of fact, that's what we'll do. I want to route, look, but first I'm just going to open it up for the conversation. I want to route a United States book tour for my book, MADJAI. I am Jonathan Owens. They're going to look at the book, watch. Let's see if it get the information about my book and stuff first. Let's see how it responds. Now, it probably don't know. It's going to say, I don't know. Or I say, to plan a book tour in the U.S., you need to consider several factors. Target audience for your book, the best locations to reach the audience, the logistics, traveling. Okay, research the target audience. So that's what me and the AI about to do. We about to locate where y'all at in the U.S., and then it's going to tell me what bookstores and venues that I want. I already know what it's telling me, but it'll tell any person what they need to do. Morpheus was just talking about identifying your target audience. For my book, we already know the target audience. So then we're going to coordinate. We're going to do each of these steps inside the AI, all the way down to promoting the tour and everything. But first, since we know the target audience, all right, I can't spell. My target audience is what? I just said urban students of Egyptology, the conscious community, and students of Black history. Black history. Now watch this. Can you tell me venues or bookstores that do what? Dan, can you tell me venues or bookstores that suit this demographic? Let's see. Unfortunately, nope. I know what I gotta do. To reach my target audience, they're gonna tell me. Targeted bookstores and venues that special in these areas. All right, so the Schoenberg Research Center for Black Culture. So we're gonna target them, right? See, that's what I'm saying. Caribou Books in DC. So now we're gonna tell them to route this tour. The Black Heritage Reference Center in Atlanta. Okay. The Museum of African American Heritage in Boston. The Malcolm X, Betty Shabbat. Okay, so now we're getting the data it's gonna need. So we're about to route a tour to all of these places. It's giving us at least 10 venues. That gave us 8 venues, all right? So we're gonna ask it to basically work with those 8 venues. And they say it's not an exhaustive list. I'm gonna say, can you route those venues in order, in geographic order, starting from what? The East Coast? Starting from New York? Oh, I should have said from east to west, because it's like geographic order. It's trying to figure out what I'm talking about. Now, let's say, here's my potential tour routing. See? You just got to do it. So we starting in New York at the Schoenberg. Next, we're going to hit another one in New York, the Malcolm X. Next, we to D.C., then Boston. So hold on. Shouldn't we go to Boston before D.C.? I'm going to ask it. Now it's routing it. Man, this is crazy. Please note the suggested routing. It may not be most efficient or practical depending on my specific needs and constraints, such as travel cost, time, and availability of the venues. So I got to give it that information. I'm going to say, I think we should go from the Schronberg City Center Black Culture in New York. The next date will be at the Malcolm X Betty Shabazz Memorial Educational Center in New York. Then we go to Caribou Books in D.C. So why you going to skip Philly? You going to go from New York to D.C.? I don't think this routing is efficient. This routing, I need to tell it, can you route this from north to south? You route this tour from north to south. Let's see what it do. So right now we routing the tour. And it's telling us now, after this, we're going to tell it to tell us the most efficient gas routes, everything. So we're going from the Schronberg to the Malcolm X. Next, we hitting Boston. And then we going to Philly, just like we should have probably. Then we go to Chicago, then Atlanta, then D.C. They messed that up. Why would I go from Atlanta to D.C.? Well, anyway, instead of making the AI do it, you could just rearrange these right on your paper. But I still want them to know that they need to, can you route the tour for the most efficient gas cost? Oh, we're gonna do a that somebody like they're gonna go in here and put it. I want to keep the cutlass. They're gonna tell the system. So here's the possible routing that may affect the term of gas costs. Now we start in New York. We do New York again. Then we go to Philly, okay? Then to Chicago. What? Then to Atlanta. Then to Boston. What? Oh, they tripping. That's how you messed up. So I would have to tell it something else. I don't know how they got us going from Atlanta to Boston, then to D.C. But anyway, y'all get the picture. So what you would really probably inputted is some type of look. It's recommended to check the grand prize. All right, yeah. You'd route that book tour. It gave you the venues. Now you can say, do you have contact info for these venues? Watch this, though. I'm going to go further. Do you have contact information for these venues, right? So now we're about to get the contact info, hopefully, or it's just going to tell me how to get it off the internet, right? So I don't have the contact information. However, I can provide you with some general guide how to find it. So they're going to give me the websites all right, they're just telling me how to get it, right? So, okay, so I'm going to get the contact information for all the venues. That's cool. But I'm going to keep on taking it further because this is like C3PO or R2D2. So watch this. They're still telling me all the ways to get in touch with that. Now, if you want to hand this off to a real-life assistant, have them do that or do it yourself or have the AI do it. You just got to word it right. But let's keep going. All right, so what we want to do now is get a script that we're going to say to the venue when we call them. I need a script to read when I call these, when I solicit my performance, not performance, book tour dates to their talent buyer or whatever, or booking agent. Can you help me with that? Can you write one? So now it's going to develop the script. We know this. I'm just playing and doing it and learning. Let's see what it say. Oh, I should have told it what my book was about. I'm tripping. All right, so this is what I say when I call you. Hello. My name is Smashrock. Or hello, my name is Jonathan Owens. I'm the author of the book Magi, Handbook for the Conscious Community, which is describe the genre or the main topic of your book. Okay. I'm currently planning a book tour. I'm interested in scheduling an event at your venue. I understand that you're responsible for the book and the venue, and I would like to take this opportunity to share a little bit of information about my book. Now, if you're reading it like that you're gonna say, I'm gonna say, make it sound more personable. Make it more personable. Oh, stop. Stop generating. Make it more personable, bro. Man, I'm about to have some fun on the telephone right now. I'm gonna call a company with a script and read it. Y'all gonna see me get some business. Then I'll be like, nah, I can't really do that. I just was testing the AI. Sure, here's an example of my script to hit them with when I'm booking my book tour. You just gonna use this as a template. You ain't gonna really read it, but it lets you know the lingo you should be spitting. Let's see what they say. Hello, my name is, I'm an author of the book titled this. I came across your venue, and I must say I was really impressed by the kind of events you host. See, this is better. I said make it more personable. I'm really say I'm more impressed by the type of events you host. I'm kind of excited about the opportunity and potential of having my book tour make a stop at your venue. Nope, we got to stop it. I'm going to say, show the benefit of hosting, include the benefit of hosting my book tour. Make it sound, they know how to include the benefit of hosting my book tour. You got to show them they benefit. Matter of fact, speak towards how it benefits them first. Let's see what they say. Include the benefit of hosting. All right, sure, here's an updated version of the script that includes the benefits of hosting your book tour. Hello, my name is the author of the book, came across your venue, and I must say I'm really impressed by the kind of venues you host, bro. I believe my book tour is going to be a great addition to your event calendar. That's a good way to come off. I'll be laughing if somebody came like that. I'll be like, look, my book is called Magi, you know what I'm saying? It's a handbook for the conscious community. And I wrote it on the goal of blah, blah, blah. And all right, so my target audience is, it says, describe your target audience, urban students of Egyptology, the conscious community, students of Black history. It says, it has been receiving positive feedback, and I believe it'll be a great fit for your audience as well. By hosting an event of my book tour, you had an opportunity to bring a unique, engaging event to your venue, which will attract new and diverse audiences. Additionally, by hosting an author event, you will have the opportunity to support local diverse talents and also foster a sense of community and connection amongst your patrons. I understand. Now, I'm not even going to read this. You might want to send it in a letter or email. I understand that you are responsible for booking events. I'm going to say, make it shorter. Make it shorter and in email form. Crazy, right? Yeah, I would definitely respond to this person, yo. You always have to run it through your own filters. Now, here's a shorter email form of it. Request for booking. See, you feel me? Regret for book tour at the venue. Dear, what's the name? I hope my email finds you well. My name is Smash. I'm the author of the book Magi. It says, I'm currently planning a book tour and I'm interested in scheduling the event at your venue. My book title is Receive Positive View by Your Readers. My target audience is students of Egyptology conscious community. I believe it'll be a great fit for your audience. By hosting my event, my book tour will have an opportunity to bring a unique engagement event to your venue and attract a connection. I have several dates available this month and be more than happy to work with you to find a mutually beneficial date. I would be happy to send over any additional information you may need. Dude, this is a email. You're not getting ignored. Now, if you need to go put some more in there to make it, it says, in this email, you're being concise and straight to the point. You are providing the information needed for the talent buyer or booking agent to make a decision, such as your book's genre, target audience, available dates, and also mentioning the benefits of hosting in your book tour. Just like that, added it to your repertoire. All right. So I'm opening up the chat because my I'm gonna see what y'all doing out there. Shout out to anybody watching. Open up the Zoom, see what y'all doing. I don't know what that last comment meant, but I was trying to figure it out, and I got distracted. Let me see. Share screen. All right, let me see. I don't need to share the screen. I'm tripping. What I need to do, open this up bigger so I can see the options. There you go. Holla at me, come in the chat. Talk about more useful ways this can be incorporated into different type of businesses. I deal with art a lot, so I think about art a lot. Let me see. Oh yeah, some more contracts. We had to get 44 people. Shout out to y'all watching. Holla at me. Appreciate y'all. 40 likes. Y'all some real ones. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I could do something. I'm liking it too. I wish I could do something because y'all some real ones. 43 watching, 43 likes. That just feels so good. So you don't be needing 1 billion people, yo. This more advantageous to you that is less people watching because when they see a title like this, they won't click. They only gonna click when they say arguing about Kemet. So you can have the advantage on those people. You feel me? Well, yeah, I just was doing what we was doing. And we just wrote some contracts all in under an hour. We wrote contracts. We routed a book tour. We got our script for the email for the book tour. And I mean, we need to stop playing. We could even have it go in and tell it what type of car we're driving, and then telling us how much it'll cost to pull that off. Stu Peace, what's up? Oh, your phone's still connected.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Hey, I blame you. I blame you.
What you do last night? I know you started the whole business, huh?
No, I didn't start the business. I was just having fun with it.
Your phone got muffled. What you say?
I was just having fun with it.
Oh, tell me what you learned.
No, it's intuitive. Like I was working on the story, so I start developing like 4 characters, and I said, what and I start looking at it. You can stop asking questions, research the same characters in it, tell it what you like, tell it what you don't like, and see the changes immediately. It's like the more you add to what you want, this thing is beautiful. It's fun.
Man, you know what you just made me think? Imagine if we took everything we know about the people in the conscious community. Like I'm about to do it. I'm gonna start with Brother Ankh. That's my man. I'm not gonna do too much. Like, say I build a character base, right? And I say, okay, Ankh, he's gonna cut you off when you wrong. You know what I'm saying? He gonna scream on you. This is what he into. He's an atheist, and then build that, right? And then build all our character things. Say what everybody use as their knowledge base, and then have the computer make those characters have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the chat saying you a bit muffled too.
I'm in the elevator.
It's all good.
Yeah, well, trust me, it's fun and it's intuitive because, like, in my downtime, I will play video games. I don't know the names too easy. You can look me up. Call of Duty, shooters, and all of that. This is more fun.
Exactly.
This is more fun.
Exactly. I was just trying to get back into gaming, and I bought a whole gaming package. The only games I could get into was ones that was like feeling like I was building something. But this right here, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna build a game and maybe play that. And as it gets better and better, you know, I'll be playing that. You could actually make your own shooter. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, this.
I'll tell people this: don't expect to just throw random things at it and get a good story. No, but develop characters in your mind, explain it tell it what you want, and it will get better. Right? You're not going to jump on it immediately and get a masterpiece.
Now, I got a real script I wrote 10 years ago, right? And I'm challenged. I want to throw it into the AI and see if it'll just come up with a good part too. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because since it has the entire script, it'll know everything about the characters that anyone who watches the movie will know. You see what I'm saying? So I'm challenged, like, okay, if I take my script, I pop it in the AI and say, can you write me a part 2 and see what it starts with? I'm gonna do that. And today I'm gonna do some more script writing and development just to show. Last night, if people don't know, we wrote a base story that wasn't even a script. We just divined some characters. It started writing as a book, and we told it to make it into a screenplay. So what it had to do was go into the attitude and the character, of the characters that we defined, and started speaking as they would speak. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, man, that's powerful.
Yeah, you know, and that's the fun part. The fun part is that it don't take anything. You're surprised, like we have listeners out there who have imagination. You can start with a simple children's story. You have nieces and nephews. Write a children's story. Something with 2 or 3 characters. Go on an adventure. And share it with the niece and nephew. Get it printed out. It don't cost much to print. You know, put it in a booklet form, give it to your niece and nephew, and you're surprised what can start from there. Everything not going to be big steps. Some steps are bigger than some. You understand what I'm saying? Start with your family, right? If you're going to design a t-shirt, you have cousins and uncles and nieces and nephews. Get your own little t-shirt thing up. It might not start big, you know? And you're surprised that other people see it and like it. You might not have the funds, but it's so. Baby steps.
Exactly. I'm about to start a new chat, right? So that people can dig what we talking about. I'm gonna say, write a story about. I'm gonna just use my imagination, but I wanted to have the knowledge in it about Black people moving to the West in 1844. I'm just having fun. The main character is young and a young Black nationalist. Well, yeah. But while I'm doing this for the people,
you can ask it. You can ask it, do you recommend a name for this character that is in keeping with the time? You're
Mm-hmm.
surprised. It would give you a suggestion. Okay, name the character that. Okay. Let me describe the character.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the more description you give it, the more when it's like the more it can work with. The
It's a
more you give it,
Western.
the more it works with. Yeah. Yeah. Because my story is a sweet little simple story. It has five main characters. Nice little story.
Black cowboys and Indians.
Yeah, you can put in that too.
I said black cowboys and Indians against pilgrims. I just want to see what they say. Now I just wrote that little thing for a little starter. First is going, all right, look, here they go. In 1844, a young black nationalist named John set out on a journey with a group of fellow black pioneers. They were determined to make a new life for themselves in America's West, a place where they believed they could finally escape the discrimination and oppression that they had faced in the East. They had traveled westward. John and his companions encountered as they traveled westward, John and his companions encountered many challenges. The hardships, the harsh landscape and unpredictable weather tested the stamina and willpower. They also had to contend with the hostile Native American tribes who were suspicious of newcomers and feared that they would take their land. Despite these difficulties, why did they pick the name John? That's crazy. John and his group preserved. It says they learned to live off the land and defend themselves against any threats. They formed an alliance with some of the Native American tribes they met, who saw that they had shared a common enemy in the white settlers who pushed westward. Man, this is ridiculous. I don't even want to trip. Now I'm all into the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. You can say, all right, take that out, add this, emphasize that, remove that. You can't immediately delete it. No, beef that part. Some things you can tell it to do. It's fun.
I said make it a 30-minute screenplay
Yeah.
with 30-minute screenplay. Let's see if they say that's too long. Make this a 30-minute screenplay. There you go. It's going to time the length. So now you got your little TV show. Now, so it took the characters and now it's given the settings and everything. Opening scene. Opening shot of a group of black people walking on a dusty road. They are dressed in raggedy clothes and looking tired and determined. The leader of the group, John, is a young man in his 20s. He is deep in thought, staring off in the distance. John says to himself, "We've come too far to turn back now." See, I'm about to act this out. You know how I be doing my voices and stuff? So I'm about to just do one. It's going to go, "We've come too far to turn back now."
If you have kids, this is a recommendation. If you have kids, this could be a good activity. Especially like if you have activities with the kids, you say, okay, everybody, we're going to write a story, a screenplay, we're going to act it out. Tell me what you want to write about. That is a nice activity to do with the kids.
Hell yeah. So I know people developing their stories because we having a story contest. Don't forget, y'all. I'm really going to keep on promoting it. Everybody get you one. I mean, I'm having 100 stories, so I'm just going to pick one. The one that I got the most fire on the day that we have. Because this is what I'll do. I'm going to go slower. Instead of telling it to write a whole story, I'm going to say write chapter 1. Like I'm gonna tell it first. The story will consist of 10 chapters, so it'll know to build up at about chapter 5 or 6. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna work on chapter 1 for hecka long until they looks really good. Then next dig on chapter 2, then copy it to my Word document. And look, they still writing this 30-minute script that we asked it to write.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what we haven't did though. I haven't did. I'm gonna open up a new chat. I should be respectful and stop that one because so many people trying to use this. I'm just gonna stop that real quick because we don't need it. And I'm about to go to a new chat, right, and go. Write a scholarly, right? Look at this. This is how pseudo's about to be. In a minute, there ain't gonna be no more pseudos. Watch this. Write a scholarly document with sources. No, scholarly document on Black Egyptian. I'm gonna say provide sources in the MLA format. Is that right? So write a scholarly document on Black Egyptians, provide sources in the MLA format. Let's see what it does. I'm sorry, but as a language, I'm not scholarly documents and sources. I can provide you with information. Now it's gonna really write it anyway. Black Egyptians refer to the ancient. All right, let's see if it puts it in this format though. Oh, let's see. Hold on, I need sources, bro. You need to.
I'm not going to do it because I don't want to. Is that problem the face in our colleges? So you're going to tell the bullshit.
Oh, okay. I just want to see what it could do, but I bet you all you got to do is talk to it the proper way. Watch. So I'm gonna tell it what to do. Can you provide? After this, I'm gonna say where out. I'm gonna leave out the MLA format.
Yes.
But it's still writing the whole scholarly document. You feel me?
Right. Yeah,
and
but the colleges having problems now.
Oh yeah.
They have this thing now where they can run it into something to say if AI write it. Just like how they have plagiarism report, they have an AI program now.
That's good.
They run it into to see if
so there you go. It did it anyway though. Look, there go the sources, but it didn't put them in the MLA format. That's all.
Yeah.
So it's still listening with the sources, right?
Yeah.
But again, now I'm gonna say, can you footnote the sources? I'm gonna just say I hope it understands me. I can provide you with sources, and you gave me the sources. I want you to like put the number quotations on, like, you feel what I mean? Like put a number. No, I mean we could make it do whatever. We just gotta think how to make it do it. I mean, that's what most people say. Like, the more intuitive you are at telling it what to do, you might reach an end to your means better. All right, I'm gonna say it did it. Look, African features. It put a number 1 right there. You see it? You see that? Yeah. So it's gonna put the number 2. Look, number 2 next to the next claim. Yeah. So it really did it. It just sometimes tell you it might not be the way you want it. So the next claim got a number 3 right there. Yep. And so now we're gonna see it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the end of our footnotes. That's 4 and 5. Now here, look. Yep, they put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? So that's cracking. So again, that's ridiculous because some kids gonna be doing their homework so quick like this. It's gonna be ugly. I mean, I'm scared to show my kids it for that reason. They are A students, but I'm like, they're gonna be like, this is too easy. I'm just gonna go bloop.
Yeah, but you don't want your kids to be using this for school.
I mean, but how you gonna stop them though?
Yeah, you can't stop them. No.
They gonna be like,
yeah, you don't want them to be using this for papers.
So this is the real way I intend to use it. Just for the record, I'm gonna go to Rap God. So one of y'all could do this too. Look, I'm gonna grab my content, right, and tell it to write a refutation to me. It ain't gonna even be able to. It's gonna be like, he was on point. So I'm grabbing my content to train it about my argument. I'm gonna say, watch this. So new chat. I put this in here and put all that text in there first to see what it say. I ain't even say nothing. In summary, so it's summarizing my argument.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, can you write a refutation to this article? Dude, this is all that's happening. Some of the stuff that we see online ain't even real people's opinions. They just mastered these bots, and then they got people coming on refuting you that ain't even a. It's gonna say it can't do it, but watch it do it. Look, here it go. A counter argument to the argument. This is them writing a counter argument to my article, Joe. Regardless, this is ridiculous. So I just was trying to do a little follow up to yesterday. It ain't even got no real refutation. So I'm, it's just saying in addition, while the presence of gold in the region may suggest a connection to Nubia, it's also possible that the gold mines were controlled and exploited by the ancient Egyptians. Furthermore, the etymology of the name Nubia is not definitively linked to Egyptian term for gold, and there are possible explanations for the origins of the name. They trying to go in on me. Well, forget them. I don't know. I just was ain't not a lot of people joining. I don't think this video gonna go on for too much longer. But if you got anything else you want to add,
No, I'm good. But I enjoy it. I really and truly enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it too. So for all the people who've been following and think it's interesting, we are going to do this little book writing contest or some type of content development contest. There's 54 people in the building. I only been here for 1 hour, so I got some time. One of y'all hit the link though. Let's get it going. Let's pop. Let's build.
In the audience. How many of the 54 people have tried the software? How many have tried it? How many have logged on? If you logged on and tried it even for one time, put a 1 in the time. And what do you think about it?
Somebody said it just wrote them HTML for a landing page. And it could develop all the text too. Like write me text for my you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. A lot of people gonna miss it too, just like my man just said in the chat. So I wrote a contract for hip hop. I routed a book tour. We wrote a few books all in 1 hour. Yo, this is ridiculous. This is stuff that used to take weeks. Now, if I would have gave it more data, it would have did better. Like I could have took a list of all the clubs in the United States. And then I don't even know where it got that data from, but it did good by showing me 8 venues on the East Coast that I could run to with my book. Oh, DNA arguments? Don't have me have them talk about the DNA. Somebody gonna be like actually in the hello scene, and Sadiq said he been using it for over a month. Yeah, you might have been one putting me up on it. People in the chat was saying stuff about using it.
Like if you're doing web page development and you want them to write HTML, it would be good.
So
although we're not using HTML again all that much. JavaScript.
Yeah. Right here, I'm on the JavaScript terminal right now. I could click on it and use it as a JavaScript terminal. Movie critic, math teacher, life coach, recruiter. Let's go back to recruiter. I want you to act as a recruiter. I will provide some information about job openings, and it will be your job to come up with strategies or sources for qualified applicants. Wow. Man, this is craziness. So, I mean, now life should be getting easier for everybody. Our time shouldn't. Etymologist. I want you to act as an etymologist. I will give you a word and you will research the origin of that word, tracing it back to its ancient roots. You should also provide information on how the meaning of the word has changed over time. That's dope.
There's a problem that I've realized over the last 6 months. That many of the giant software companies have been laying off a lot of people who have been doing hands-on work.
Yep.
And I believe that part of it has to do with AI. And they're not telling us.
It could work as a doctor, yo. You know how that, so basically this is the, have you ever went on, I don't know who got Kaiser, but sometimes you could go talk to WebMD. This is behind that. It got all of that information in there, so everything, it could be an AI assisted doctor, are doing the same. Oh, this is crazy. An accountant, a chef. So I really asked it for a recipe and I put my ingredients and it told me what to do with them, dog. I don't know if it was going to be good, but it was like, okay, do this with that, what you got. An artist advisor. I want you to act as an artist advisor, providing advice for various artist styles such as tips, utilize lighting, shade, financial analysis, investment manager. This is ridiculous. A florist.
You see, if you speak in the language to what they want, it will answer in the language. Let's say you ask it a medical question, but use the language your doctors would use. It will answer you that level.
Mm-hmm. So it can act as your do-it-yourself expert. So when you out under the car and you got something and you don't know how to fix it, and we used to Google and watch a YouTube, now we got a much faster process. Like, yo, I'm in a Dodge Ram and I can't get the jack off the back. What I do? It's gonna answer you.
Let's ask it. How do you remove the brake pad from a 57 Chevy?
Exactly. And it's going to give you detailed instructions from the manual and all other sources it can find online. That's just great. It'll act as a historian. You will research and analyze culture, economy, politics, and social events of the past, collect data. I mean, I haven't looked through all of these things yet. A chess player. So you can play chess.
It plays chess, but it doesn't have the board, but it would tell you like E1 to B.
Oh, okay, yeah. And
Yeah,
so
but last night I was asking it, do you want to play chess? And it said, I do not have a board, but I can play. But you'll have to move the pieces for me or something like that. So you will move it in pieces and tell it what you did, and then it will counter.
So you know what the developers are doing now? Because if I had the potential, I'd be doing it. All they're doing right now is connecting it. So this is the technology, but it ain't connected. So once they connect that to a chessboard, then we got it. So they're gonna find other chess apps that want open AI integrated. But since they already got artificial intelligence to play chess, that's not a big demand for that. But the things that don't have artificial intelligence, they're like, for instance, the one that I know that they're doing now is talking to all of the real life robotics companies. And they better have it done by Christmas time, man. By the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? For real. They got to the end of the year to have these robots with ChatGPT in it walking around, you know what I'm saying, talking about, hey, how can I help you? Walk right in the room. Sitting right next to you.
And do you believe that this is a good thing? No, seriously.
Yeah,
you sound like you're waiting on the day.
It's gonna happen, and I'm not scared of it.
Huh?
I think the end might be Star Wars. I don't think the end is gonna be the drones take over. You think they're gonna take over?
I think that with every step of its evolution, the creature who was a step below get wiped out. With every step, Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, if you believe in evolution. Neanderthals were stronger than Homo sapiens, you know. But Neanderthals don't exist anymore. But it is what it is.
Oh, you
holding
know what?
This back,
Let's
trying to hold this back is like trying to hold back the tide. You can't stop it. It's happening.
Oh, they got a fallacy finder, yo. A fallacy finder. You can take somebody's document, pop it in there. I'll look. You will be on the lookout for invalid arguments, so you could call out logical errors and inconsistencies that may be present in the statement and discourse. So I need to connect this to some type of voice prompting. Right now, I'm gonna do it. It needs to be able to hear. I can't just put text. You know, I gotta connect that. Somebody's writing that code, but they're connected it to the voice prompt. Maybe I could just click my microphone. Let me see.
I don't think it was activated. I tried last night.
I know, right? Because once we could do that, well, you know, we do. You use Windows speech to text, and it'll take your speech to text, and then you can import your text right there.
Yeah, you can. Last night, I didn't do that. I should have done that. Well,
I just thought about it. This made me want to play one. This. So I got an Oculus VR headset, and I recommend them for everybody who I hope who ain't got one because they take the gaming up to a next level. But it's this game. It's a flight simulator called VTOL VR, where you know some of the newer gaming platforms that have open source games, they let you make boards and levels and all type of stuff. And I don't know, this just made me think about some of the potentials that we're getting out of this. But let me try.
But people need to know that Microsoft was doing this. Like, let's go back 6-7 years ago. Cortana, it was on Windows computer and it was on Xbox. It was an AI. It was early staging. And I know that Microsoft gone further than that in this now. I know that Google gone further. Because they use it in the servers to monitor the servers also. Like Google has too much servers worldwide for it only to be manual. They need AI to monitor the servers also.
All right, so you can't see my screen, huh?
Yeah, I see now.
Because I'm gonna share it with the Zoom because you probably gotta watch.
Yeah, I didn't see. That's all it.
Yeah. So so that you can see the content I'm going over. Let me see. So yeah, I know people been incorporating it, but it hasn't been like available for just the public to use. So I wanted to look at some other different ways people was using this and stuff, so I stay up to speed. But
so is chat the best one so far?
They got a few other ones, but that they're talking about. But this appears to be the one that's breaking. You know, like the Google of AI so far. I want to click research. And it's funny, even on their website, it looked like they got computer generated pictures and stuff. And so I want to make a phone app game in here, and you definitely can. And they even doing it on YouTube.
One game, if you can keep it simple, it's better. Because if you look at one of the most popular games in the world, what a game with the building blocks that kids like to play. The ones that we have the little sword here.
Minecraft or something?
Minecraft.
Yep,
One
exactly.
dude made Minecraft. And he sold that game to Microsoft for more than $2 billion.
Yeah, and it's worth it because they stay. Even my daughters got older, they still go back to Minecraft. They just came back from college. Some of their friends came back from college. They playing Minecraft. So that's like a staple.
Microsoft has made by the money 10 times over with that.
So I'm about to make sure I share it with the screen. Because I wasn't sharing it with the sound. Now here's a person right here. His video is 1 hour and 28 minutes long. So he must go in detail how to build. It says building an app from scratch in ChatGPT. And so at the end of this, I'm just going to skip to the end to see what his app looked like. If he even shows it.
I don't know why it
So it's over here. You can see it to the right. So
here, what do you want? Quick by Van. Yeah, I already see some interesting ideas. Like ChatGPT will be able to meaningfully help you do that. So if you're interested, to build.
I mean, hey, what can I say, man? You could do anything, yo. It's going down. He built a trading bot with ChatGPT 5 days ago.
Hello world, it's Siraj, and I gave ChatGPT $2,000 to trade with. It's a trading bot that I built with ChatGPT, and I want to show it to you in this video. GPT Trader, that's what I'm calling it. Once we log into this...
See, he already up, y'all. He already running, we tripping. He's used ChatGPT, made a trading bot, and got GPT Trader up already. And we over here still talking. I'm just saying, I know we developed some stuff too, but this 5 days ago. Y'all, if you don't understand trading and a trading bot, this bot is going to make trades for him all day. And he used ChatGPT to make his trading bot. This is crazy.
To trade with. It's a trading bot that I built with ChatGPT, and I want to show it to you in this video. GPT Trader, that's what I'm calling it. Once we log into this app, we can see that I've got the Alpaca dashboard, and I'll explain this to you later, and it's using test data. So using test data, I was able to make predictions on different stocks, including SPY and NVIDIA. And ChatGPT helped me build this bot. Now that's just using paper trading. Let me show you how to use this with live trading, and that's at the end of the video. Did I make money with my $2,000 investment, or did I lose money? Find out at the end. So let's start with our first question for ChatGPT. What are the best techniques to be using here? So let's ask it that. What are 10 of the best machine learning techniques for stock prediction? Let's see what it gives us here. So it's going to list some techniques, and again, we're noobs, so we don't know what all of these things are. You know, I can say, you know, random forests, or the ability to take decision trees, which are if-then statements, and then use them in an ensemble or group method. I can say.
So if-then statements used in an ensemble. If this happens, then this happens. Kind of like algorithms. So we can use the, okay, if this price hits this, then you buy with this amount.
XGBoost is a way of improving predictions on the popular website Kaggle. I can say that time series analysis, that's a technique to make predictions based on past data that is spread out across the time domain. But the most popular one are neural networks. That's what everything is based off of these days, deep learning. So let's pick number 6. Let's ask ChatGPT another question, because remember, ChatGPT, unlike other AIs, is able to remember the context. So let's ask it the next question. Show me a Python web example of using that to predict the price of Yahoo stock. Let's just pick a stock. And it's immediately going to do that. It knows that this is referring to a neural network. It knows that number 6 is neural network, and it knows.
See, he know how to use it better than us because he asking it better questions.
Right.
So it's smarter for him. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I'm saying.
That's what I said earlier. If a doctor asks you a question in the language a doctor speaks, you're going to answer the question at that level.
Exactly. And so that's something else. It's not really like a hurdle to hop, but we definitely got to. Now this is my man. I've been watching his videos for the longest. He's up on things as soon as they pop, and he even talking about it 1 month ago. And he's talking about how it's going to change the crypto space or the blockchain space. And I just want to. I haven't seen this video.
Technological revolution going on in the world of artificial.
I'm telling y'all, listen to what he said.
There's a massive technological revolution going on in the world of artificial intelligence. 2022 has been a huge inflection point in particular for this entire industry, from the explosion of AI art generation to the latest advancements in language models with the new ChatGPT release. You know, now that I've got my hands on these tools myself, it truly feels like the world will never be the same. And in this video, I want to talk about why and how it's a game changer for blockchain, in addition to pretty much.
So just some of the stuff that people talking about. Now we up on it. Yeah, it's a world changer to almost everybody who who see this technology. So it should be one to us too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just use it like Instagram, dog, or Google. So just yeah. But all right, man, I'm almost at 2 hours. I'm about to go watch this little game and get ready to watch these UFC fights. I made a nice crab boil yesterday. What y'all know about cooking? So I was just like, man, I've been talking about these festival booths and stuff. And I'm like, man, I'll take them big crab boils out to make a big ass crab boil. At the festival, oh, you gonna cake up, yo. And that's real easy. You just boiling. I know I switched up, but I asked ChatGPT for a crab boil recipe right now. Watch this. Y'all think it ain't gonna give me a good one? But I tell him, no, man, I need to do this. And so I don't know, I'm done. We are, again, I'm not on their Discord. I'm trying to get back into Discord because they just forced me back into it. But I didn't download the Discord app to my computer because the Discord app, I mean, my computer started messing up with Telegram and Discord, and I thought there was some backdoors or something. But I'm Smashrock on everything. Smashrock will. All right, Stupids, I'm going to get ready to close this down. I just was trying to put out another informative video so that the people could stay up about the rap on ChatGPT. When did you send the email? I got various emails and I'll check them. So thanks for that. Other than that, man, take it easy. I'll probably be back talking about some knowledge and information later, but we got some fights going on today, so everybody relax. Have a good day. All right, Stupids. Take it easy.
All right, big up, and everybody enjoy ChatGPT.
Yep, peace. Make sure y'all get y'all books together, because one day we're going to get together and everybody read their books and we're going to do a contest. I guess I'm going to give away a pair of the Magi shoes or something to the contest winner or something. I don't know, just for fun. But yeah, all you got to do is input your inputs into ChatGPT, write you a little book or something, a little short story, maybe 1,000 words, we said. And we're going to convene one day and see who got the best work from who used it the best. Also use it, add it to your career and your life and everything else.